So before I get into the video, don't forget that you can vote for what video I should do next with the little eye icon in the corner. Of course, you can always suggest a topic in the comments below. With that, let's get into it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second Elo Hell guide. Today's episode will be Silver. So, about 17% of players in Overwatch at the end of Season 4 will end in Silver. And below 2000 SR means you're in the bottom 25% of players. These are the cold, hard facts. This is not where you want to be. If you want to stay at the bottom of the pool, go ahead and stop watching. But if you want to get better and climb to at least the 50% mark, keep watching these tip videos. Now, I'm not here to judge you, okay? At the beginning of Season 4, I placed Silver too. I won't talk about my rank right now, because that's for a different video. But if you listen to what I have to say, I can guarantee you will get better. Tip number 1. Don't screw the hero pool. I bet you have a main right now. Maybe 2. Well, guess what? Newsflash, you really don't. There might be heroes that you're particularly good at, but don't sell yourself short on other heroes. Don't mistake this for criticism either. I'm saying that you are much better at heroes you've probably never taken seriously. Try some hit scan. Try some not hit scan. Maybe some supports. A tank will do fine too. I'm trying to get you out of your comfort zone. Here's a short story for you. I used to play Reinhardt, Bastion, and Soldier in Season 3, but I learned that I'm a terrible hit scan and I'm an even worse Reinhardt. I used this to my advantage and learned Farda and Zenyatta. I had never played either hero very well, but then I began to practice. I got better and better, and right now I'm in Diamond, so if that's not motivation, then there's really no helping you. Saying you have a main is like saying you're useless at other heroes, but you're really not. Practice a tank, and especially a healer. I made the mistake of not maining a tank, so now I'm a haphazard Zarya and a decent Roadhog. Don't make my mistakes and you can even surpass me. Tip number 2. Don't act like the voice chat isn't there. And yes, even console players, I'm looking at you too. Use it to the fullest potential. I know you might feel tired after a day of work or school and want to relax, but for God's sake, have you ever seen a Master or Grandmaster game without voice comms on? I didn't think so. That's because you need to learn to communicate with your team. Call out when you're using your ult. Tell your Mercy about a Genji coming to kill her. It can only benefit you to tell your team you're hiding for res or you're flanking for a setup on a team wipe. Every game, situations can be made better with voice comms. Tip number 3. Know when to switch. If your team is getting royally screwed by an enemy Genji, coordinate with your team about switching. Choose a Zarya, Symmetra, or Winston and kick that heal-addicted cyborg right back to the spawn room.
I need a healing. 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 I need a healing.
That Genji will be hard countered so much, he will switch immediately. Even if he doesn't, that only means that you can keep him out of the game for a long time since you keep killing him and countering him, and that gives your team the advantage. I'll make an entire video about when switching is appropriate, but for now, just work on the basics. If you're getting served on a sparkling platter, then you need to swallow your pride and switch heroes. Tip number 4. Do your job. I think I said something similar in my bronze video, but I'll say it again. If you're playing McCree and you've got the worst accuracy rate, then what are you even still doing on McCree? If you have bronze damage as McCree or Hanzo, then stop playing them in this game. Of course, if you're getting kills, then carry on, but don't drag the team down with your own pride. People just choose a hero they like and do absolutely terribly but keep playing them. So think to yourself, am I a DPS? Then I should try to kill the healers and do as much damage as possible while staying alive. Am I a tank? Then I should focus on shielding my healers and protecting my team. It's all about playing the role of your hero. At Silver, the class system is supposed to govern the way you play. When you get higher, you can diversify your team comp and come up with creative strategies. Final tip, don't overextend. I just told you to stay alive now, haven't I? Well, this is a very important part of that. Say you set up in front of the enemy spawn room. That's a great idea, right? They can't move the payload if they die immediately, right? No. First off, if you think this is a good idea, you're an idiot. Secondly, if your team thinks it's a good idea, then guess what? You're a team of idiots. The enemy team can waltz back within 10 seconds to the fight when they die, but you have to wait a solid 25 seconds before getting back to your team. It's only a matter of time before they flatten you and move that payload super far because your team can't get yourselves together in time to stop them. This also causes immense staggering as each person gets picked off, but the team keeps trying to hold off the enemy and each person straggles back to the remains of a team and keeps getting killed. Unless you are Seagull himself, you will not hold off an entire team in front of their spawn. Sure, you might kill some time before your downfall, but I've seen a Temple of Anubis attack teams cap both points in a minute and a half. In fact, I was part of one. That was because the enemy team set up at our doors to keep us away from the point. Long story short, our Sombra started solo capping and we wiped the team before they could scramble back and protect. The point is, try to coordinate with your team and meet the enemy at the midway point, where you both respawn and get back at relatively the same time. This evens out the playing field just a little and draws out the better team. Thank you all for watching this guide for getting out of silver. Another friendly reminder is that you can vote for what content you'd like to see next. Don't forget to drop a comment if you want to suggest a topic. Leave a like, it really helps this channel, and don't forget to subscribe to see the next videos. This is Carter signing off, and I'll see you all next time.